Hey guys, Nick Biddle here coming at you with this week's Leadership Drip. This month we've been going through an entire series around recruiting. And today, this week, we're going to wrap up week 4, step 4 of that series. Now last week we talked a little bit about what we're looking for in a new recruit. And we talked about how we're not as concerned of whether or not they can read a tape measure or turn a wrench as we are concerned that they will show up, that they are driven, that they are honest, that they're loyal, that they will pass a drug test. I mean, you can have the best worker in the world, but if they can't pass a drug test, we don't want them. And we sure don't want to develop and invest in them for 5 years through their apprenticeship program. And then they never be able to work or show up. But how do we find somebody that's driven? How do we find somebody like that? And guys, this isn't a hard and fast rule, but in my travels, I've noticed some things. I've noticed that somebody that is driven a lot for the same reasons that I'm driven and that you're probably driven. And so my question to you is, what drives you? What drives you? Why do you get up each day and show up? For me, what drives me are my responsibilities. You know, I've got 2 kids, we've got a mortgage payment, we've got to put gas in the cars, the kids need shoes, they want food, my wife, she's got an Amazon Prime account, all of these things that drive me to show up each and every day. A lot of times when we look at a new recruit, some of them are still living in the basement and they're driving mom or dad's extra car and all they really got to do is put gas in the truck and maybe get some beer money. And how driven is that person? Now, this isn't a hard and fast rule. I'm not saying that we can't have somebody that has the advantages of not having all the responsibilities that you and I probably have and they not be driven, but it's a lot less likely. Another thing that I've noticed is the individuals who tend to do really well in our industry is somebody that's almost failed before or somebody that's had another career or they've had some experiences in life and so they kind of know what's out there, and so when they get in our industry they know how good they've got it. You know, guys that have been in the military, you know, boy, you grow up a lot in the military. Guys that have started another career and they got in it and they thought, boy, this isn't what it's cracked up to be. My benefits are terrible. My pay's terrible. So when they come into our industry, they really, they don't take for granted the benefits package and the wage package that we have. Somebody that's gone through college, whether it be a semester or 6 years, it doesn't matter. But they may have gone down one road and found out, boy, this career isn't for me. And when they get into our trades, they're excited, because now they got a way to pay back all those student loans that they've acquired. But those are some places where we can find some individuals that are looking for a long-term career, and that's really the key. Somebody looking for a career, not just a job. So this week, I want you to be thinking about who we're really looking for, what skills, what qualities we want that individual to have, but also where are they at in their life? Because man, when we can find somebody that's motivated, that's got some responsibilities at home, that's driven, that wants to show up, that wants to build a career, man, that's when great things can happen. Guys, that's it for the Leadership Drip this week. Until next time, take care.